Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. I'm going to show you a replay where I was using the Warriors of Chaos, and my opponent, Argo Wayne 777, will be commanding Bretonnia. He'll be using King Lewin as his lord and a damsel as his sidekick hero. So once the battle starts, I'm going to start getting nailed by his two teams of trebuchets. This is my lord, Prince Sigvald the Magnificent, and I do have a Chaos Sorcerer as my hero sidekick. So I put Prince Sigvald in the front because he's so awesome, and I just think that's the best place to put him. So anyhow, my opponent deployed these guys in advance of his troops, a unit of Pegasus Knights and also this unit of mounted Yeoman Archers. So he's going to try to land in, take on my Dragon Ogres. I think he should have ignored my Dragon Ogres with his Pegasus Knights. But now that they're down in a ground fight, I'm going to pull in some Chaos Warriors to assist my Dragon Ogres. So here is my my Chaos Sorcerer. He is a wizard, and he can cast this pretty cool magical fireball type thing. I wasn't sure what kind of army my opponent was going to have, but anyway, I'm going to try to cast a spell. But I got two units of these Dragon Ogres, one on this side and one on the other side. That's dealing with his Pegasus Knights over here, and also getting shot by those mounted Yeoman Archers. So anyhow, I'm going to cast a magical spell that hits his King Lewin there, and he's going to melee charge my my Chaos Sorcerer. I can try to move him out of the way though. He comes in for a nice charge, and I'm going to go ahead and send this unit of Dragon Ogres ahead, try to attack these trebuchets, but my opponent is going to counter with these Grail Knights here. I thought I could get a quick one on him, but he was watching, and he even dropped some magical spell. So countercharge Grail Knights between Dragon Ogres. So I'm still casting these spells, but King Lewin's causing a lot of melee damage to my wizard. So I'm trying to bring up Prince Sigvald here to help out. Prince versus King, and I got more Chaos Warriors involved on the ground, taking on King Lewin. And there he is. There's Prince Sigvald the Magnificent, putting on a magnificent display against King Lewin, and King Lewin cannot take the magnificence. He's going to run away. So anyhow, the rest of my troops, I have Chaos Warriors, half with great weapons, the other half with halberds, for the most part. He did charge with his Knights of the Realm at these guys over here. Yeah, he had, I think, 2 squadrons of Knights of the Realm. He had the Grail Knights, he had the Flying Pegasus, he had these 2 trebuchets, like 3 of these units of Peasant Bowmen, and some of these men-at-arms with pole arms. So again, yeah, I pretty much am just ignoring his mounted Yeoman Archers, and I wanted to swing my Dragon Ogres to the other way. When I saw his Flying Pegasus coming back from routing, I decided to try to duck from the initial landing, and then just counterfight his Pegasus Knights. His Pegasus Knights are really not in a position to be fighting my Dragon Ogres. He should have stayed down, or picked a different target. So anyhow, I believe my wizard is... There he is. Well, no, there he's not. That's my Chaos Warriors... What the hell? Well, anyway, that's my Chaos Sorcerer's mount. So my Sorcerer is dead, but he did cause some pretty good damage to King Lewin. Caused about 50% damage to him. I'm still trying to get Prince Sigvald to engage his king. Fact is, Prince Sigvald, even though he's magnificent, is freaking slow. So these polearm troops gonna deal with my my Chaos Warriors. Any fans of the Chaos Warriors here, guys? Because Chaos Warriors are pretty awesome. Ravage them. So here's what's going on here. I swung in a unit of these Chaos Warriors with the halberds to attack his Peasant Bowmen. Those were the ones that were... No, wait a minute, never mind. Well, I pulled them from somewhere. Maybe my magical hat. And I started attacking his Peasant Bowmen because they were doing some pretty good damage to my troops. And here's a Prince Sigvald. Let's go watch him in action. It's crazy how huge Prince Sigvald is. Look at that, he towers above everybody. Like in terms of like human people. Whack. So anyhow, he's got one of his trebuchets firing again. I'm gonna charge his trebuchets and peasant bowmen at the same time here. Stop them from firing. And I have his damsel here pinned down by my Chaos Warriors again. And I'm still being shot by these mounted archers right here. I have not been able to deal with them. Pretty much just ignored them the entire time. See the tactical overhead here. On the yellow, he is the red. So that's what the tactical overhead looks like. So I see that there is another hero unit here. I'm going to send a Prince Sigvald in. Wanted to give Prince Sigvald the magnificent honor of taking down some kind of hero here. If I couldn't catch King Lewin. King Lewin, by the way, is way out there flying in the back. So he's going to charge me with his Grill Knights. And over here, he landed King Lewin. And that was a pretty good charge. Even though he was low on health, he had enough for the initial charge to take out my Dragon Ogres. And he's going to keep chasing them, make sure they're dead. So that's what's going on. Trebuchets are firing again. I was not very happy with that. So, pretty good fight, I think. And here I try to catch his mounted yeoman archers with these Chaos Warriors. Could not quite get him. And again, Prince Sigvald is chasing after the damsel here.
For Our Lady!
And then King Lewin's just behind. As I told you, this guy is a freak. But he's so cool, though. He's definitely my favorite hero of the from the Chaos Warriors, or the Warriors of Chaos race. Look, being shot by those peasants right there.
Destroy them!
Do it, Prince Sigvald.
Now is our time.
Whack. Hey! What the hell? Why did it take me over there? Anyways, he just slayed the damsel. I hope you're able to see that. And I think either all of his troops routed or he surrendered. I forgot what the deal was. But that was the end of the battle. Let's go show you the damage here. And it was pretty cool that we both ended with the same amount of troops, 287 apiece. But King Lewin did some pretty good damage. Whereas my Prince Sigvald, he was too busy chasing. But I still think he's like the coolest from the Warriors of Chaos. But yeah, it's just really hard, you know, fighting units when you're on foot. Because most of the units I'm chasing are flying or mounted. So maybe best to just, you know, target his slow-moving infantry units. And his trebuchets did some damage, but I don't think enough to be too much of a cause of concern. Now this unit killed 106 units. This one right here, that was pretty epic. Alright guys, so anyways, good game to Argowin777. Hope you enjoyed this Warriors of Chaos featuring Prince Sigvald the Magnificent. Oh yeah, let me show you my current ranking. Currently number 50.